In which neighborhood in Brooklyn did you grow up? Do you yearn for the good old days? This series of Brooklyn books is the closest you'll get to reliving the past, or if you're not from Brooklyn, experiencing the fun, the excitement, and the tragedies, right from the memories of the kids and the parents who lived there during the fantastic and fascinating middle of the 20th century. These books walk you through the various neighborhoods in 1950s to 1980s Brooklyn, detailing the iconic things of our time, from the doctors who delivered us to the schools from which we graduated, from the playgrounds and parks in which we played, to the street names and games we made up by ourselves. From all the great toys we had that have since been replaced by sharper technology, our first bikes to our first cars, we remember it all. Take a trip down memory lane with these coffee table books written in an enjoyable, accessible social media style. Revisit all the best places we ate. Remember all the silly slang and the nonsensical stuff we used to say. As with every passing generation, we cling to the things that defined our youth. However, we who grew up with the 50s through the 80s experienced some of the most timeless pop culture in history, and this extraordinary series will allow you to share that with your children using a language they'll understand: social media. This wonderful series of coffee table books contrasts bonding over social media with longing for the past. If aliens came down to Earth sometime in the future and found these books, they'd act as a time capsule, a treasure trove of memories of mid-20th century pop culture, and a demonstration of 21st century netspeak and social media usage to boot. Use these books to share your memories with friends who grew up elsewhere, and as you pore over the pages, find all the similarities and differences in the toys you own versus the mom and pop businesses that you frequented. Designed as a coffee table book, they can be picked up and put down at your leisure. They do not need to be read cover to cover. If you own these books and display them in your living room, your friends will want to visit you more often. Brooklyn has always been the most populous of New York City's 5 boroughs, with a steady population of 2.5 million since 1950. It is said that 1 in 7 Americans can trace their roots to Brooklyn. Today, if Brooklyn were an independent city, it would rank as the 4th most populous city in the United States. Actually, Brooklyn once was a city. All of these people can find a place of their heritage within the pages of these books. This niche easily expands into the iconic gems of the past that were shared by everyone in the country, and this series allows you to choose your focus. Take a broad view of the country in the 50s through the 80s. Travel back in time in the comfort of your own living room with your loved ones, your children, your friends. Remember iconic things one page at a time.